Today we're talking about a critical issue, how hiring a lawyer can help level the playing field when dealing with insurance companies after a wreck or injury. David Greene is here with us from Greene Phillips to provide some insight on when you may want to talk to an attorney when dealing with an insurance claim. David, always good to have you here to just keep us informed.
Absolutely. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Now, with dealing with an insurance company after an accident, that can be very complex. Why should someone perhaps contact a lawyer?
Well, it's very important to make sure we level the playing field. Insurance companies, adjusters are trained. They're not bad people. They're well trained. Then they're trained to save their insurance company money. You want to make sure you get a lawyer involved that can level the playing field and make sure you are fairly paid, fairly compensated for your injury. You don't want to leave money on the table. If you get an accident, hopefully you only have one in your whole life. Statistically, you'll have more, but if you have a broken arm or broken leg or even something more serious, you want to make sure you're absolutely compensated to the maximum value of your case, and you might not know that if that's not what you do for a living. So
now, some good information right there. Now, what are some of the common tactics that insurance companies may use to reduce the amount they pay off?
You know, we're all on a budget. It doesn't matter where you are, what level you are, if you make a little bit of money or a lot of money, everybody's on a budget. And the idea is basically insurance companies will come at you quickly and want to take a statement from you, and they also want to give you quick cash. If you hear that, you want to hold up and say, wait a second, I'm not giving you a statement until I talk to a lawyer, and I'm certainly not going to take an offer, because you can rest assured if they call you and offer you $200, $500, $1,000, $5,000, whatever it is, and you think, my goodness, I could use that to pay my bills this month,
That's
or
true.
I need this money, when in reality of it, your case may be worth tens, many more times than that. Had a lady one time that came in with a shoulder injury, and she said, Mr. Greene, is this enough money for my case? And she had been offered about $1,000, and I said, gosh, I don't know, let's look at it. We wound up putting the case together after she hired us and got over $100,000 for her.
Wow.
So she didn't mind getting us involved, because it made a big difference.
That's good to know when you're looking for that legal representation. Now, when you are thinking about perhaps a lawyer, you're thinking costs, like
Absolutely.
What's going to come out of that? People are concerned.
Absolutely. My father, most people know about my story. My father was a paper mill worker. My mom was a school teacher. We didn't grow up with a lot of money. Couldn't afford to hire a lawyer. So you think, my goodness, how would I hire a lawyer if I needed someone? The great thing about the way we operate, we only charge a fee if we win. So it's all contingent upon the outcome of the case. If for some reason we don't win, you owe us nothing. It's very inexpensive. I mean, it could be nothing, or you could have to pay us something, but it's only out of the settlement or the verdict that we get. It's a pretty good deal if you think about it.
Yeah, so you are thinking about that settlement. Do you think it's a better chance of getting a better settlement if you do choose a lawyer?
Well, statistics from insurance companies, they did this study several years ago, that people with a lawyer get 3.5 times more money than people without a lawyer, even after the lawyer's paid. So there's a lot of research that goes into insurance claims and settlements and that type of thing. And so those numbers are true. We've tested them, we've looked at them. And so generally you always get a lot more money if you have a lawyer involved. You certainly get the advice to make sure that you're paying back all the bills that you owe, and you want to make sure you get somebody that's going to cover all the bills.
Some great information there as well. And for anyone that wants to learn more, obviously ask the questions, but anyone that wants to contact you, where can they go?
It's very easy. We're very approachable. We're just normal guys and girls that practice law. It's just what our job is, but it's very easy to get us. We're at greenephillips.com, or you can call us at 251-300-2000.
All right. Thanks so much, David.
Thanks for having me.